is up on the website once we get the statistics. The rental, the red is very low because a lot of our families have Section 8. So they're kind of on a even level. I wanted to point out something else. The yellow is okay. The yellow just shows that our families are mid-risk. Like they're working on their budget, they're working on their savings, they're in school currently trying to get their degrees, and they're trying to get a job. So they're doing the Strive, the trainings with Strive, or any other partnership that we have to increase their risk. This is how we calculate our outcome. So we do the pre-testing, which is a series of questions that we ask our families, and then we offer the services of the pillar of success, which is the slide that we showed you in the beginning about mental stability, physical awareness, education, financial literacy, and then workforce development. Then, what we're implementing now, which is where Michael will come in, is the mentorship, where you can sign up today and become a mentor, but there's a strenuous process to that, to work with our families to say, hey, how's it going with this? Are you finishing your school? You know, let me help you work and, you know, get to that degree. So sometimes, every now and then, our families need that extra boost of encouragement because they might not have that support system. And then the post-testing is where we follow up with them on a monthly basis. And then it gets reported to the board on a quarterly basis so that we can track our measurements and our outcomes. As Anissa stated, the 5-year plan. By a show of hands, can I just see anyone who has been at risk of homelessness? Okay. So, for those that know about this, you know that when you're in shelter, you get into housing, you're in your apartment, finally get your apartment, you're straight, right? Then when you get a job, those DTA benefits go down, right? So this is where that red circle is. So the first 2 years, they're fine. And a lot of programs out there follow families through for 18 months. And Anissa, correct me. I haven't seen or heard anything that follows them through longer than 18 months, which is a year and a half or almost 2 years. So what Family Movement strives to do is to work with our families beyond the 2 years so that we could get them into that green and that yellow and out of the red. So when they come to us at the number 1 where it says shelter, they're automatically starting in the red. They're automatically starting in the red. And then eventually they will turn into the yellow and then turn into the green. And in the green, where it says year number 5, in the green, this is where we want them to come back to the program and pave the way for someone else. So you see that revolving circle? So they're at risk of homelessness. Then they're, making the strides to become self-sufficient. Then they'll pave the way to do exactly what I'm doing. Does that make sense? Okay. This is where we need your help.
Pay attention.
So the board is asking you, do you have the time, the talent, and the treasure? The time meaning, do you have the tangible time to come and volunteer your time? Do you have the talent where you can spread the word about Family Movement? Do you have the treasure where you can give financially when we have events or when we have fundraisers or anything that's revolving around making the organization sustainable? We have 3 categories here. We have volunteering. You can volunteer for events and walks for a cause. Daniel just walked in. He has an event coming up this Saturday, and it's 10,000 hugs. After the event, see him. See how you can get involved with that. We partner with other founders, other agencies, where if they're having a walk or they're having an event, we try and have our volunteers participate in that. This is where we're building the unity in the community. Clothes drive. We just partnered with Dorchester House. They open up their facility to us on a quarterly basis so that we could do clothes drives. So if you know, a lot of churches in the area, they love to donate. Their outreach ministry is for donating. So they will donate to Family Movement, and everything is tax deductible. And we'll have our volunteers sort the clothing out. Sort the clothing out. I'm laughing because we had a discussion about this, about sorting the clothing out. We will make sure that there are disclaimers out there that when you donate, do not donate torn, dirty clothing. And then when you pick through the clothing, make sure you wash the clothing before wearing them, because we don't want to be liable for anything. Toy drives. I just partnered with, has anyone heard of Christmas in the City? I don't want to say partnership, but I met with the founder of this organization where they hold it at Bayside Expo. They used to hold it at Bayside Expo. Now it's going to be at the World Trade Center this year. And what they do is they open it up on December 16th to the families that are in shelters. And then on December 17th, this is where it's open to the community. And this is where Family Movement will come in and we'll open it up to anyone in the community